Here we are, right after his victory in Redwood City with Bruno the Aloha Kid Escalante. Tell us about the victory.
You know, it was a tough guy. You know, he kept coming, and I just stuck to the game plan, which is utilizing my jabs.
What was the feeling right when you heard you knew that you were gonna get the victory, but what did it feel like once that last bell rung? You know, what did it feel like?
You know, I had to finish strong, and you know, it's fighting in my backyard is want to make it exciting. You know, so it felt great.
That crowd, the Paco Presents crowd, what was that like? You know, it's your first headliner, you know, you told me how excited you were. What's it like headlining such a big crowd, you know?
It was an honor to headline a card. That was my first time, and it's just awesome to have these people, you know, supporting me. And you know, it's funny because you know, some of them are not even a boxing fan. They just came to support the Aloha Kid. It felt great, especially the people Undisputed. Shout out to Undisputed.
So it was an 8-rounder, you know, your first ever 8-rounder, you know, it didn't go like you planned, but this one, did you feel, you know, felt comfortable? Were you conditioned, you know, right from beginning to end? How did it feel?
Oh, you know, I knew I was in condition. I was more prepared. You know, I've been sparring with, you know, Nonito, world champion, 2012 fighter of the year, and I went 7 rounds with him, and you know, I've been sparring with Jesus Sandoval. I knew I was confident in my conditioning, so it felt great. I have a great team, Brian Schwartz and Michael Battle. They keep me conditioned and, you know, making me a better fighter each time.
And you came from, it was something incredible. You're coming from different angles this time, you know, left straight, right uppercut, right counter, you know. What was it a new to the game plan, or you know?
Yeah, it was. I stuck to the game plan, and you know, Brian and Basil, they keep telling me use that jab and everything. When I use that jab, I see everything opening. So you know, it's great to have them in the corner, and also Nonito came out to show support. So I was like, it's awesome.
What was it like having Nonito in the corner? You know, you could hear him sometimes, you know, yelling, giving you tips. How did that feel?
It was pretty helpful because he was speaking Visayan, and he was keep telling me, you know, breathe, relax, you use that jab, and you know, I could hear him clearly in the ring, and it's awesome, you know, 2012 fighter of the year. It's giving you tips. As what's better than that, you know?
You were on the ropes a lot. Did you love those ropes? Like you were dodging them and countering like crazy. What was it? Was that part of the game plan, or you just somehow ended up on the ropes?
It's not part of the game plan. My coach don't like me going the rope. It's part of my style. It's more like trying to make it exciting, you know, like Brian made me watch Pernell Whitaker before, and his head movement is crazy, you know, you make him miss. He's like one of the best defensive player out there, and that's what I'm looking for, to be the best defensive player in the game.
I'm gonna turn around for 1 second. You want what was going through your head when Bruno was on those ropes? You know, where he had it under control, but you know, what was it like?
You know, well, listen, I have faith in Bruno, you know, in whatever he's going to do, whether it's going to be in the middle of the ring or on the ropes. Personally, I prefer it to be in the middle of the ring because it just makes it a little easier, you know, like there's no point of giving the guy a chance to even catch a lucky one. But, you know, I mean, he was making a miss on the ropes, you know, and we just keep getting better at it, and, you know, he dominated tonight, so I'm happy with the outcome.
Great, I'm going to turn right back around.
Go get it.
So yeah, it was a real tough opponent for you. You know, you knew that going to the fight, you knew it was gonna be a really tough, you know, gritty opponent. What was it like what you expected, or I know you wanted to knock him out?
You know, I knew he was gonna be tough, and you know, I thought I could knock him, get him out of the way, but you know, I give him with my shots, body shot. I heard him like you know, like making sound. He get hurt to the body, and he just kept coming, man. He just a lot of respect to that guy.
And any last things before we wrap up here? It's, you know, coming off a huge win like that.
No, I thank God for the blessing, and you know, keeping me healthy to continue to reach my dream. I thank my family for, you know, the endless support. I want to thank my team, Brian Schwartz and Michael Basil and Johnny Navo. Thank my manager, Herb Stone, for making this happen. Also, the shout out to Undisputed Boxing Gym, who they came out 500 people from the gym, show some support. It's just it's awesome to have them cheer for me. And last, my sponsors, Squint Shop, Premier Landing, Snack, Undisputed, and Aloha.
So Bruno said aloha to end the night against his opponent. So expect to see him headlining another card soon. Congratulations to Bruno and Team Undisputed and everyone involved. So yeah.
Aloha. Thank